Hey folks, today we are gonna talk about the evolution of racing games in mobile gaming. Racing games have been around for decades, but they have only really taken off in mobile gaming space in recent years. This is thanks to a number of factors including the increasing power of mobile devices, the growing popularity of mobile gaming, and the development of new and innovative racing game mechanics. In this video, we will take a look at the history of racing games on mobile devices, and we will explore some of the key trends that have shaped the genre over the years. We will also discuss some of the best racing games available on mobile devices today, so consider to subscribe to this channel with notifications on. This is Jasper and let's begin. The first racing game on mobile devices were very simple. They typically featured monochrome graphics and rudimentary gameplay. However, they were still a lot of fun to play, but they helped to pave the way for the more sophisticated racing games that we see today. One of the earliest and most popular racing games on mobile devices was Turbo Racing. This game was released in 1997 for the Nokia 6110 phone. It featured simple but addictive gameplay, and it helped to introduce racing games to a wider audience. Another early racing game that was so popular on mobile devices, Need for Speed Most Wanted. This game was released in 2005 for the BlackBerry phone. It featured more realistic graphics and gameplay than earlier racing games, and it helped to set the standard of mobile racing games for years to come. So the first racing games on mobile devices were very simple. They typically featured a top-down view of the track, and they only had a few different cars and tracks to choose from. The controls were also very basic, and they often involved just tapping on the screen to accelerate and brake. Despite their simplicity, these early racing games were a lot of fun to play. They were perfect for short bursts of gameplay, and they were a great way to pass the time on a long car journey. In recent years, there has been a major evolution in racing games on mobile devices. Mobile devices have become more powerful, and developers have taken advantage of this to create racing games with stunning graphics, realistic physics, and immersive gameplay. One of the most popular racing games of all time is Asphalt 9 Legends. This game was released in 2018, and it features some of the most impressive graphics and gameplay ever seen on a mobile device. Asphalt 9 Legends has been downloaded over 1 billion times, and it is consistently ranked as one of the top racing games in the App Store and Google Play Store. Another popular racing game is Real Racing 3. This game was released in 2013, and it features some of the most realistic racing physics on a mobile device. Real Racing 3 has been downloaded over 500 million times. Also, now there is CarX Street, Ace Racer, and Racing Master is coming soon to take over. So, in the early 2000s, mobile devices started to become more powerful. This allowed developers to create 3D racing games that were much more visually immersive than the 2D games that had come before them. These new 3D racing games featured more realistic graphics, more complex physics, and more immersive gameplay. They were a major step forward for the genre, and they helped to make racing games even more popular on mobile devices. One of the biggest trends in mobile racing games in recent years has been the introduction of online multiplayer. This allows players to compete against each other in real time, which adds a whole new level of excitement in the genre. There are now a number of popular mobile racing games that offer online multiplayer, including Asphalt 9 Legends, Real Racing 3, Mario Kart Tour, CarX Street, Ace Racer, and the list is going on. These games allow players to race against their friends or to compete against other players from all over the world. This is so much fun. Mobile racing games can be played anywhere, anytime on any device. This makes them more accessible to a wider range of people than PC or console racing games, which require a dedicated gaming device and a specific location to play. Typically, mobile racing is more affordable than PC or console racing games. This is because they do not require as much hardware to run, and they are often free to download and play. Mobile racing games are more portable than PC or console racing games. This makes them ideal for playing on the go, and such as while commuting or while in line. There is a wide variety of mobile racing games available, from casual arcade games to more realistic simulators. This means that there is a game to suit everyone's taste. Many mobile racing games have social features such as multiplayer modes and online leaderboards. This allows players to connect with friends and compete against others from around the world. Overall, mobile racing games offer a number of benefits over PC or console racing games. They are more accessible, affordable, portable, and varied. They also offer social features that allow players to connect with friends and compete against others. So, the future of racing games on mobile devices is very bright. As mobile devices continue to become more powerful, we can expect to see even more realistic and immersive racing games in the years to come. We can also expect to see new and innovative racing game mechanics developed especially for mobile devices. For example, we may see more racing games that take advantage of augmented reality or virtual reality. So overall, the future of racing games on mobile devices looks very promising, with so many great games already available and even more exciting titles on the horizon. There is never been a better time to be a fan of mobile racing games. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video about the evolution of racing games on mobile. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on. And would you like to see more videos like this? Leave a comment with your valuable opinion. We'll catch up in the next one. Till then, happy gaming.